What's today? Today is July 28th. I'm inspecting my roof after Chad Johnson said my building was finished. There's a hole there, no caulk in it. You can see the end of this sheet has no screws holding it in at all. These gutters are not sealed up at all. These brackets holding the gutter are supposed to be under the roof, not on top of the roof. More holes. And here's a nice hole where they made 4 in a row. There's some more. There's some more. Again, there's a gutter that's not sealed. You can see the giant hole in the gutter that you can see daylight through. It's another lovely job of putting screws in. More misses. More misses. And some more. Nice big dent in my roof. Well, you can look, that screw's sticking up. The washer's not even touching the metal. All of those have silicone just globbed all over them, which is nice though, because some of the holes they didn't even bother putting silicone in. There's another screw that's not even down touching the washer. Those they blowed the washer out of, just put silicone on top of it. Some more they daubed silicone all over. This is a $9,000 job that he charged me $9,000 for. I'm not quite sure what's supposed to be there, but it really doesn't look like it should be having a big crack in it. More screws sticking up. The washer's not seated. Instead of fixing it, they dabbed silicone all over it. It's another dent in my roof. There's another nice hole in my roof. And another dent. And another hole. Excuse me while I'm slipping and about to fall off this roof, which I shouldn't have to be up here. But as you can see, you can't trust contractors, especially not Chad Johnson. And there's my trim that you see that the screw didn't even penetrate the metal, but that's how they left it. There's another hole that they just didn't even bother putting a screw in that one after they missed. And there's another dent. Another nice big hole. Oh, there's a real good dent. More sad attempts to screw the roof down. Another hole. If you're wondering why I'm barefooted, it's because the ground is really muddy and I take pride in my building and didn't want mud all over it. But although the way it looks, it's hard to take pride in something like this. There's another hole. You see that hole right there has no silicone, no nothing, just straight through to the ground. So rain is leaking in my building. There's another dent. There's another lovely screw that's sticking up. Washer never even made it down to the metal, but instead of fixing it, they put caulk on it. I'm sure that's going to last a really long time. There's another hole. Something's obviously under there. You can see it poking the metal. And this is after Chad himself said he inspected this building and everything was 100% finished and ready to go. So he can't blame his guys or anybody else for this one. There's another hole. Oh, hey, there's 3 holes. And another hole. And you can see the gutters are not sealed at all. He told me he sealed them. Well, speaking of lies, there's enclosure under there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a rubber piece that seals this off to keep stuff from getting inside your building. Well, he said he put it all up. He even took all the extras, which he didn't take any of the extras of anything else, to hide the evidence. But we go over here to this side, there's not anything in here. Oh, and if you look there, you see how crooked these sheets are? That makes my whole roof crooked. But I'm not sure if you can see that. There's nothing in there, no enclosure. He flat lied to my face when he told me he put that in, because I asked him about it twice. But if you look down through there, through the edges of the sheet metal, that shows you that it's not straight when one edge is hanging out past the other. That means my whole roof is put on crooked. There's the roof, the ridge cap, which is only 4 12 pitch, so you need your ridge cap sealed really well. And as you look down through there, you can see mine sticking up in several places. It's not sealed. I'm going to slide off this roof and then we'll take a look at the outside.